Hey guys, Steve Keyword here, Woking Personal Trainer. Today I'm talking about stress. Being the kind of personal trainer that works with busy people, busy mums, businessmen, people who generally don't have a lot of time, often people who wave in and out with motivation. They've got 101 different things on in their life. I thought I'd talk to you about stress. Stress for me, it's kind of a necessary evil. Living in the part of the world where we do, some things you just can't get away with. Sometimes stress is actually a good thing. You need a little bit of stress to get you out of bed in the morning, to serve you to act, to move, to do your stuff. The trouble is, stress these days, we're suffering with this kind of chronic stress that is often leads to people being overwhelming. I'm coining a phrase I borrowed from my friend Dax Moy about the stress bucket, right? So we've got a capacity for stress, okay? So for example, here could be your stress bucket. Like I said, a little bit of stress is absolutely fine. It helps us to function, right? So we need it. It's a necessary evil. If you're living in the real world, though, you've often, you've got kind of financial stress. Often my clients are challenged financially. They've got bills to pay, families to feed. That adds a certain amount of burden. Relationship stress. If you're in a negative relationship or a challenging relationship, that adds a little bit of burden too. So you can see what I mean by the analogy of the stress bucket. Little bits of stress fill up until it comes to overwhelming. So you add in there family stress. Your children aren't sleeping, whatever. You add in there nutritional stress. Okay, so if you're eating a diet that perhaps you're eating foods like wheat, dairy, too much caffeine, that add a toxic load to your body. Lack of hydration, that can be an input there. Your body needs water to thrive. Okay, for kind of metabolic functions. You add on there also lack of sleep. Like I said, we're kind of living in this kind of easy commercial age where we've got kind of lights and computers and electromagnetic stress, stuff that's kind of keeps you wired all night. On top of that, you add on there, so you decide to get fit, okay, but you kind of bought into this analogy, the more you do, the better results you get. That law of thermodynamics where you kind of move more, eat less. Okay, so you feel that if you do 2 hours in the gym, this is stress on your body. Okay, and if you're already challenged by a challenging job, commitments in your home life, family, relationships, things like this, these all have a massive effect. So you can quickly see how the stress bucket overflows. You see? So basically what I'm saying is, when we get to the top, these little bits, whether it be financial, emotional, spiritual, these aspects, physical aspects, all lead itself to overwhelm. Okay, now this can become true in several ways. Mental health issues, for example. You might feel kind of overwhelmed by your stress. You might feel depressed. You might feel anxious. These are typical symptoms. Often you'll see it in your immune system. The trouble with stress is it detracts away from the functions of organs within your body. So your immune system will be challenged. Digestive system, for example, irritable bowel syndrome, constipation, things like this. These are all symptoms of stress. Okay, so by reducing the stress, certain things we can't change. I'm not suggesting you get divorced or sell your house and quit your job and these kind of things, but certain things can be changed. We can manage our stresses in certain ways. Like I said, as a personal trainer, I look for my quick wins, right? So I'm looking to reduce your toxic load by cleaning up your diet, getting you eating more fruit, veg, meats, poultry, fish, getting to drink more water, help your biological functions. You can immediately see how that would improve the stress on your body. Getting you to sleep better, your body recovers better when you sleep better, so we can look at that. encouraging you to breathe better. You know, there's certain kind of mindful acts that will help you. So yeah, here's my quick analogy today: the stress bucket. Beware of the stresses on your body. You know, there's certain things you can change, there's certain things you can't. Stress has huge impacts in the way you store fat, and the way your body recovers. So good luck.